Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Writing Lines group in the Timesavers 2 tab of the Timesavers add-in. So the Writing Lines group is really just so that you can insert lines that students would be able to write on when they are completing an assignment. Okay, so you have a few options. There are 3 different styles of lines that you can use. You've got the basic handwriting line. You also have another version of a handwriting line with an extra line underneath, and then you've got just basic plain lines as well. Okay, so when you are inserting your lines, you need to choose how many lines you want to insert. So you can choose single lines or custom. If you choose custom, then you will be asked to fill in how many lines you wish to insert, and then you also have the option of adding a full page of lines. Then you also have a few different size options. You can choose extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large, where the lines are spaced out by different amounts. Okay, so I'm going to show you first the first example of the handwriting line with just a single set of lines. So that is what it looks like. When you click on the button, it will just insert a single set of handwriting lines like that. Okay, so I'm going to remove that and then show you the same thing, but for also single and small, but for the other version of the handwriting lines. So here you've got your handwriting lines with the extra line underneath. Okay, so then you've also got the single line like that as well that people would be able to write on. Okay, then let me also show you the custom version. Okay, so for custom, like I said, you're going to have to fill in the number of lines you want to add. So in this case, I'm going to put in the basic handwriting lines, and I'm going to choose to put in 2 sets of lines. So this is what it looks like. So you've got the first set over there and the second set over there. Now, if I had wanted to, I could have made it slightly bigger. So at the moment it's small, so I could make it large like that, and then also 2, and now you can see that they have more space to write. Okay, then you can also make it even bigger. So this is extra large. Let's also make it 2, and that is what it looks like. Okay, so that is what this version looks like. If I go back to small again, and now I'm going to choose this one over here, so then I'll put in 3. Now you can see that it has put in, there's my first set of lines, my second set of lines, and my third set of lines. Okay, and then the plain lines also I'll put in 3, and you can see now I've got just 3 plain lines that students would be able to write on. Again, you can change the sizing, so if you feel that this is going to be too close together, then you can make it more like that, and then they'll have slightly more space to write on the lines. Okay, so that is the custom. Then you can also put in a full page of lines. So if I click over here for full page, it automatically puts in lines to fill up to the bottom of the page with the size of the page that you have. So in this case, if I do that, it can only fit that many in. If I tried to fit another one in, it wouldn't have had enough space. Okay, so that is the full page with large, but if I made it extra small, then it looks like that. Okay, then let's have a look at those ones. So this is the second version of the handwriting line where you have the extra space underneath, and then you have that one as well. Now also, because of the way these are made, it's not like clip art where it wouldn't really make a difference for this, but if you are using one like this, with clip art, if you were to do this, the dotted lines would get squished together. But because this is just using regular dotted lines, the line itself changes length, but the dot pattern does not change. So you can change the size of this if you need to, and it won't make it look squashed. Okay, so that is something that you can do. Also, obviously, if you have put in a single line, then you can also do the same thing. Let me just go more in so that I can get to this. So you can also do that as well. So if you do need to change it, you can also change the spacing if you need to yourself. So if you feel like none of the sizing that I've given you over here is going to quite work for you, you can go and change that if you want to. So you could do small of this. Wait, let me do small with a full page of that. and then you could resize it a little bit if you feel like you wanted to fill the page a bit better, or you could do the medium like that, and so on. So you can go and resize things if you want to, in the same way that you would with anything else. But nothing will look squashed because it's not clip art. So it's not going to behave the same as when you resize clip art, where if you've stretched it, you can see that the lines are stretched and so on. It's not going to look like that because it is just using regular lines within PowerPoint. You can also go and change the formatting of the lines themselves if you want to change the dash style or anything, but you'd have to go and select each of them individually. But you can do that as well. You can also obviously change the color and so on if you want to. Right, I hope that has been helpful. I hope that you will have a fantastic day. Goodbye.